Welcome on into Two Balls and a Mic, episode 50. Hopefully there's people watching right now. If not, hey, it's going to be on like it's going to be regularly on.
50 episodes, bro. Shit.
50 straight episodes. Here's the thing. We've been doing it consistently, and it's all thanks to you guys. Really appreciate it. Things might look a little bit new, but welcome to episode 50. We're going to go ahead and go over the NFL Super Wild Card Weekend, where there was a lot of great results coming out of there. We had the Browns taking care of business with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your Rams moving on forward against division rivals. Russell Wilson, he could not get it done with you guys. You had old ass Drew Brees, who again made it happen against the Bears. I watched it on Nickelodeon. You didn't.
I didn't even know it was on Nickelodeon. Shit.
It was fantastic, and we'll go over exactly what that was. We're also going to go ahead and go into the other games. I just glossed over them because the Bills went in. Also with soccer, we're going to go into Manchester United. Glory, glory, Man United.
Oh, man. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
First place. And we're also going to go ahead and talk a little bit of Liga MX. We're going to react to Corey Hertog's new striker from San Diego Loyals top goals on YouTube, according to Reno FC. Long rest in peace. And talk about a little bit of the next upcoming games, Premier League. Thanks to everybody who has been supporting us and watching us throughout.
Lots to talk about, man.
So honestly, like we said, we have monitors. We're watching all the, all of the stream and whatnot. If you guys want to go ahead and comment, go ahead and comment. If you guys want to tweet at us, go ahead and tweet at us. We're still trying to figure out if we can get some callers in. At this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and say if you have my phone number or our phone number, DM us
or send us a message. Yeah, send us a message if you want to share something. Shit, if it's boring, we're just gonna hang up on you, man.
We're not. We have the technology where everybody's welcome. We're very inclusive to everybody and anything that's.
This is a family show, no profanities.
But here we are. Hey, we have new stickers,
dude. Okay, yeah, we
have the regulars, and then we have
Mexico.
We have the Mexico.
Oh, you bought 2 sets, boy.
2 sets.
Nice. All right, man.
But it's a lot of First of all, a lot of thank yous before we get into the NFL.
Okay.
Because the NFL is, it's rather important, and it's something huge that happened. But again, we started this podcast in a pandemic, and there's a lot of people that have been supporting us, that have been watching us. A lot of people that I know who have been very helpful, giving us tips, tricks for this venture. We've been fortunate enough to be able to make dreams happen, guys. I was fortunate enough to be able to go a little bit more games than you did during the pandemic to San Diego Loyal games. Yes. So thank you everybody in San Diego Loyal. Remember when we did the virtual FIFA games?
Hey, those were pretty fun.
They were pretty fun. And
my favorite one was Caesars, Mexico beating PSG in penalties.
Cesar H. Ramirez or Cesar H. Football on Twitter.
Follow him, guys.
Great Mexican content. We've also been having a couple of great guests, reporters from Liga MX. We have John Arnold, the great John Arnold, tomorrow. Breaking news.
We just had El Jefe de Prensa from Cholos.
Well, that's not breaking news. But yeah, we just had the Jefe de Prensa of the Cholos. This Monday, we just had Matt Scraby, producer of the Gwen and Chris show on 97.3 The Fan here in San Diego.
And we're hoping for some big names soon, guys. We really are.
Look out for Martin Luther King Day / Inauguration Week, where we're going to go ahead and have a special guest for around there. But again, welcome. Thank you, everybody. If, like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and comment, share, subscribe. We're like 5 followers on Instagram away from 500.
Wow.
We are, I think, like
right now we got 4 people watching.
We have.
Hey. And I'm one of them.
It's.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Hey, if you don't believe in yourself, what is it to believe in?
This weekend was great for me, sports wise.
Why?
The Rams won.
All right, so
Man U is killing it.
Do we really want to go ahead and just start already? Let's talk some NFL to begin with.
Why not?
All right, so let's go ahead and as we have, of course, the loudest motorcycle in all time in our 50th episode that made the neighbor's alarm go off. So thank you for that.
It's like kind of like a flyby.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the Blue Angels passing by.
But definitely, let's go ahead and just get into a little bit of NFL talk because it was a wild weekend here. Let's start with the Colts and the Bills.
Ooh, okay.
So the Colts and the Bills were a great game. On paper, they had the number 2 offense with the Bills coming through, and they had a great opponent with Phillip Rivers, and the Indianapolis Colts just couldn't get it done. Just could not get it done.
I've been calling it since day one. Josh Allen is the real fucking deal, and people can call him a bust or that he choked in playoffs. It's his third year, and he already has one playoff game under his belt. He's probably gonna beat the Ravens, who
just him.
It's his team, bro.
It's him. Oh, because Stephon Diggs is not part of that team, right?
Oh no. Okay.
I mean, come on.
Okay. I'm talking about quarterbacks wise.
Okay.
He's going against Lamar Jackson, who also has just one playoff win under his belt. It's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a really high scoring game for that one. But for this one, dude, Phillip Rivers was Phillip Rivers, man.
Phillip Rivers was Phillip Rivers. I think I do have it queued up. We have the interview with Matt Scraby where we did talk a little bit about Phillip Rivers. Let's listen in on that.
It was just the San Diego Charger curse, but maybe it's Phillip. Maybe it's him that's doing it to it. But I don't think today was Phillip's fault. I don't. I think there was some terrible play calling on the goal line, especially before halftime. I couldn't believe that they did that pitch that made him lose yards and then have Phillip threw off his back foot. Terrible. It's just terrible play calling.
Yeah, no, and especially in the playoffs, you take the points, and especially against the second best offense in the points. It sounded like I was talking to myself for a little second there.
Tripped me out a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, I stick to that. You take the points, especially with the high-scoring offense with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is playing out of his gourd. Phillip Rivers used to be called Mr. December. He wasn't doing that hot moving into playoffs. It just wasn't enough. The year of his reign over there is coming to an end. I don't know if they're gonna renew him. What would you do if you're the Indianapolis Colts?
I'd go somewhere else, honestly. I think it took way too long for him to connect with T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah,
which was something a lot of people were really excited about watching. He connected well with Pascal, and then Jonathan Taylor just carried the running game. But I think they have to look elsewhere, somewhere younger, somewhere more. So a quarterback that can also help you in the run game a little bit.
Oh, so a quarterback that might throw over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, because that's what Phillip Rivers did. He himself played a good game. Typically in these games, you usually have Rivers what happened with Rivers? Because he usually either throws a couple picks, he throws the one pick in the middle of the most important time. We have Jonathan Ward right now from Cup of Tea up in Northern Cal.
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys? Congratulations on the 50 episodes. Thank you,
man. Appreciate
John.
that.
Go ahead and check him out. One of our good friends that we've met along this crazy.
Yeah, it's not that Phillip Rivers played bad. It's just the Bills are just the better team, and that's what it was. They won by 3 points. And that's all she wrote, man.
That's all she wrote. As you said, Josh Allen and company are doing craziness. Zach Moss seemed to get a little bit bumped up, so that might affect it. Still have Devin Singletary, but your leading rusher and your most important rusher, like you said, keeps going back to Josh Allen. And
so I'm excited for that game against the Ravens.
Props to Josh Allen, because look, this is the game last year that he couldn't get over. He played a great Texans team last year. And this time around, he was a little bit more clinical. There is a little bit of old Josh Allen that I'm seeing, though. Just a little bit of Josh Allen, and
talk about that last fumble.
Yep, that's what should be worrying Buffalo Bills fans. Honestly, if like I was saying, if the Colts had gone into try to do that, what's it called? Instead of going for 2, or they should have gone for that field goal. Because they had an opportunity for a field goal in the game.
Okay.
It was a difference of 3 points at the end of the game. You take the points, like I said. But that's it for Phillip Rivers.
They made it through.
It's fine.
Big win for them. Again,
all right.
They're gonna get to the
Super Bowl.
I don't know.
Do they go past the Chiefs? Well, we'll get there.
Will the Browns not put up a fight?
We'll talk about that when we get to our picks that we printed out in black and white, because we have no color ink. There is a budget still at 2 balls into mics. Follow us. Let us know how you guys are doing.
I'm so excited to talk about this now. The Rams, baby.
Little goat.
Little goat. Hey, man, leave me alone. That's my gamer tag.
It's about 6
Anyway.
Soccer, the boys. But yes, anyway, the Rams and Seahawks. Your Rams versus.
I called it.
I guess.
What do you mean, I guess? I've been calling it. The Seahawks are trash.
I guess it's not.
Seahawks had the easiest schedule out of every single NFL team.
Okay.
Those are just facts. And here's the facts. Seahawks don't have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams have the #1 defense in the league.
They do, but atención, Aaron Donald.
He's gonna be
Aaron
fine.
Donald.
He's gonna be fine.
Aaron Donald. That's it's a
The
big blow if it does
He's
end
a
up
freak of
affecting
nature.
him.
He's gonna be healthy. He's gonna be fine.
The story here too, because we were actually talking with Matt Scraby during the game,
Mhm.
and you were so confident that we decided to schedule an interview in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
That's how confident you were. But John Wolford goes down.
Mhm.
He's a starting quarterback. He
Which
goes
was
down.
a dirty shot, by the way.
Was a dirty shot. I think
Oh,
he's
man.
still in the hospital. Hopefully he's out. You know, blessings to you.
Goff played with a broken thumb.
He did play with a broken thumb.
And he
Came
played
in.
great.
Mad
No
respect.
picks, 155 yards, 1 touchdown. My biggest worry is Cooper Kupp. Hopefully he's good to go.
Cooper
He
Kupp
did
again,
have
yeah.
a knee injury. I'm just hoping he's good to go because he's such a key in that offense. If Cam Akers is able to do what he did against the Seahawks, we should be fine against the Packers.
Yeah, Cam Akers came in clutch, running for 131 yards, 1 touchdown. If you're still playing fantasy football at this point, what's wrong with you? Like 16, 17 weeks max. Like, but if you're playing into the playoffs, you are absolutely insane.
People do that?
Yes, people absolutely do that. Like,
How? Like what?
because you can set the leagues to go further. Sometimes there's
Really?
different rules, and you have the daily fantasy leagues. That's still a thing.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, yeah.
like DraftKings.
Yeah,
Oh,
DraftKings.
okay.
Hey, you know who's good info with that? Better Bust. Check out the friends. Better Bust on the
Man,
podcast.
better bust.
Shout out Mingo. Hey, what it do, babies? Robert Woods -3 yards.
Yeah.
But again, you went up against a rusty it just wasn't the same because you need the fans in the stadium. If the 12th man was in this stadium, if the 12th man was in this stadium, there would have been
Ramsey
a couple
locked
more false starts.
Okay,
There
Ramsey
would've
made
been-
Metcalf look like a little boy, straight up.
Okay,
Straight
all right,
up.
relax. It's a good defense. Defense
And
does
Ramsey's
win
gonna do the
championship.
same thing to Adams.
Okay, if that's what
You
happens.
take away Adams to Rodgers, what is he? He's not gonna do anything.
Tunyon.
You got Donald
You-
putting
you
up
have-
pressure. No,
All right.
they're done. We're gonna beat the Packers for sure.
All right. Well, we'll get to the predictions for next week, but then we also have the Buccaneers versus
Yeah.
Heineke,
The football team.
the football team. So Tom Brady, the GOAT,
This was
the big
closer
GOAT.
than a lot of people thought.
It was closer, but look, if you really look at the tail of the tape, Washington defense was not that easy to play against. It's one of the hardest
Mm-hmm.
defenses in the front sevens to have to face. And look, if
Chase
you're
Young is just a monster.
Chase Young
bro.
is just
Like,
crazy.
like,
Did you know
dude.
that Chase Young is 21 years old, right?
Brady's been playing that long in
For
the league.
21 years. Isn't that crazy?
I liked your tweet.
Which one?
You put
Oh, what?
Tom Brady beats a 21-year-old rookie. Nothing else to see here. Move on.
Oh, yeah. Move along. Like, honestly, like, people were like, wow, like, he got the best out of Chase Young and this and that.
It's a rookie.
We've seen Tom Brady do this over and over and over again to Hall of Famers, to rookies, to up and comers, to just freaks. That's everybody. Tom Brady has been able to take care of it, except against we'll get to a little bit Doug Peterson and Nick Foles in the Super Bowl. That happened.
Oh, we got Juan in the chat. Is that Bray Wyatt? We got Marcela. Shout out. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for watching, man.
Is that Bray Wyatt? Yes, it is Bray Wyatt. Do you
Okay,
know-
I don't
All right.
know, man, but I'm gonna move on.
Go for it.
The Buccaneers, man, they should be the most dangerous team in the NFC.
Yeah.
Just the weapons that Tom Brady has is incredible. Even though their running game is a bit non-existent.
I think we're looking over a fact that's very important here, and it's the whole. They struggled against the non-professional quarterback in a sense.
True.
Heineke,
True.
Ken
True,
Sabe,
true,
we were
true,
looking
true.
him up.
True.
The 5th picture when you look him up is Josh Allen. So that should tell you where this guy exactly ranks amongst quarterbacks in the NFL. All props to Ron Rivera. All props to Alex Smith. All props to that's all, you know, the people who are good people in that team, I guess, for
Dude, this
pulling
music
it
is
off.
so dramatic.
It was a COVID season.
Phew.
It was a name change season.
Yeah.
It was a Ron Rivera has cancer. Ron Rivera beats cancer.
Okay.
Alex Smith comes back. Alex Smith gets injured. Then there's Dwayne Haskins in a strip club. Then there's still, they ended up winning the most competitive division in the NFL. Period. The most competitive division in the NFL this season, hands down, was the NFC East. Everybody was still in it up until week 16. Week 17, 3 out of 4 teams were in it because the Eagles decided to just take it easy.
Bájale un poquito la música, porque no mames, está bien recio esa madre y te quiero cagar el palo. Wait, most what?
It's the most competitive division in the NFL
I
this
didn't
season.
know if I heard that right. Holy shit, okay.
What, a
the
7
shittiest
and 10
division.
team, a
The
7
shittiest
and 10
division.
Yeah, no, I didn't say they weren't shitty.
Okay.
It's the
I
most
think you have
competitive.
the most competitive,
division.
shittiest division.
It's the most competitive shit division. in
Okay,
the NFL.
okay, there.
But no other division was as competitive. No other division had so many.
Steelers, Browns, Ravens,
Yeah, but they made the playoffs. There was only one spot for us to make it.
Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
Cardinals were eliminated pretty early on. Not they. I don't
Not
think they were still in
fairly,
it.
not. They were still in it to the last game.
Look, man, the NFC East is going to
Wow.
come back and reign supreme next year with where the hell the Eagles head coach is going to be.
How do you feel about that?
It's sad.
Pearson out.
It's very sad. Look, we'll talk about it in a bit. Let's just finish up this wild card weekend because there's emotions there. Ravens Titans 20-13. The Ravens.
This is the one I got wrong.
This was a fantastic game.
You went 6 for 6. You went 6 for 6.
I called 6 for 6
I
last
went 5
year.
for 6.
Still not perfect. 20-13. The Ravens get the revenge on the Tennessee Titans. Titanes could not get it done. Lamar Jackson.
He had a hell of a game.
Yeah, I mean, he did what he's supposed
136
to do.
rushing yards. Like, the defense, great. Stop the run game for the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And if you manage to stop King Henry, you're going to win.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
dude, you held them to, I think, 40 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, that's impressive. You're going to win that game for sure.
And that's exactly what they did, because if Tannehill can't get it done, Tannehill's not going to get it done for you every single time. You can't rely on him that much because, I mean, it's a run-first offense, and you know what? It was a great team. Just like last year when the Ravens got knocked out, they were a great team that I feel were knocked out a little too early. This year, the roles might have switched. Now you have Mike Vrabel out in that first round. They got the first taste this year. They got kicked out by the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, looking down the line, man, imagine a Browns-Ravens matchup next round. It can happen.
It could happen.
It could definitely happen.
But the Ravens won't beat the Bills. That's as simple as that.
The Ravens will not beat the Bills. That's what you think. J.K. Dobbins coming in clutch here at the end of the season. Again, I'm thankful that fantasy football is not happening because this is one of my sleepers. In like the last 2-3 rounds that got picked up in a lot of my leagues, and I was very upset. But J.K. Dobbins doing really well.
What made the biggest impact in this game? Was it the defense or was it Lamar Jackson?
I think, look, Lamar Jackson, if he's even if he's a 7 out of 10, a 6 out of 10, but that defense steps up, you can get through with his talent. But if Lamar Jackson's just off, you're not going to do much, if anything, in a game. But the defense really stepped it up. They played really hard-nosed, good, classic Baltimore Ravens defense, and that's what got him through. And again, we were talking about defense winning championship. I think that's one of these things that they're getting right at the right time. Like Tom Brady and that offense are clicking right now and late in the season. This defense is really clicking at the end of this season into postseason. So watch out for the Ravens. They're going to be really, 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 really good next time.
Next week or
next week? Next week as they go against the Bills. But let's talk a little bit about this game, the Bears and the Saints, because this was a fantastic game that you missed on.
Okay, fantastic is not the word to describe this game.
Well, I mean, again, you
Just
didn't.
because it was a Nickelodeon.
You didn't watch what I watched. All right, this is how I watched it. Right,
Okay.
I was on CBS, and I like me some Tony Romo. Tony Romo on the commentary on the mic is fantastic.
Fair enough.
That's a great commentary pairing, and I love hearing him. But Tony Romo was not in the stadium because of COVID protocols. So he was in a separate location. So the chemistry wasn't there. You know, sometimes They'd talk over each other. They'd fumble it. And again, we're watching the Bears in the playoff game. So it's not much to.
Which is why I didn't watch. I knew the Saints would win this game. Like, simple as that.
And I mean, it's one of those things that this is the game that they chose to put on Nickelodeon for children. Because if you didn't know, there was a simulcast on CBS. And since, again, Tony Romo just wasn't on it, I wasn't feeling it, I decided to switch my stream, because I don't have cable, switch my legal stream into the Nickelodeon stream. And boy, oh boy, was I surprised. I showed you a little bit of what was happening and the shenanigans that were happening in throughout there. But the best part and the highlight was this. Did you see Cordero Patterson? You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
So okay, cool. So they were mid-game, and this, all respects for the commentary team. The commentary team was great. Look, this is why I liked it. All right.
Okay.
It is what it is. It was for kids. It was for children. It was simplified. It was silly. And when the NFL doesn't take itself too seriously, it's always great. It's always fun, right? It's always fantastic. Those NFL Play 60 games, commercials, the Cam Newton, remember those Cam Newton commercials? Mm-hmm. You're Superman.
I remember.
So this is part of that. They're having fun with it. This commentator, I don't know who she is, bless her and everything. She was doing a not Nicki Minaj, a Cardi B impression, and sounded like this, I think. So that's
the fuck.
So that was that. But then there was a call on the field. The camera was there. The referees were discussing with each other. And then here comes the referee.
Hey, what the fuck?
So as you can see, it is the Nickelodeon game. They have the orange slime.
Shit.
And Cordell Patterson did not agree with the call. So that was the highlight of that little the segment.
I did see him tweet, "Ayo, that wasn't me."
Oh, Seaway.
Oh shit!
But it was just great.
What the fuck?
Twitter went crazy with this.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious! Holy shit!
But I think they even have the dolphin version somewhere.
What?
On his own.
Oh, they edited it anyway.
Oh man, I think I know which dolphin you're talking about.
But yeah, so that was that. So that happened during the game.
Man?
Obviously, there wasn't that much excitement in this game from part of the Bears.
Yeah.
I hope the children on Nickelodeon really enjoyed watching some very hard-nosed defensive football. Classic low scoring in the first half. I think the Saints scored 6-7 touchdown in the first half. They took 10 minutes off the clock, and then nobody scored for like another quarter or something. It was not the best thing to teach the children with. They did have little cartoon animations. I don't know if you saw that, right? Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, it's still the same side of the broadcast.
I wish I could have been watching just to see that F-bomb.
Obviously, there was some good SpongeBob content, and whenever there was a touchdown, obviously it's Nickelodeon, so they have to do the whole slime thing if they show it. Yep, there you go. Virtual slime.
Shit.
Virtual slime. Fantastic. Also, on top of it, my favorite thing about this is the fact that I don't know if you saw who the MVP was of this game.
Was it Trubisky? Who was it?
It was none other. I think the kid announced
He lost and won the MVP.
So obviously, if you do
not valuable player, Nickelodeon valuable player.
The Nick valuable player, obviously.
How do you win if you lost?
Because it's a fan vote. You don't do that.
49% Cam Jordan, 8% of the vote. We will talk to him after the game. More specifically, Lex Lumpkin will talk to Cam Jordan after.
So that was the.
Dude, these kids are savage. That's fucked
It's not.
up.
I'll tell you this right now. It was not children. It was people like me.
Yeah, no, of course. That's
And then
so
when the kid announced it, like
fucked
he has no idea who Mitch Trubisky
Not
is.
getting Lombardi, we know that.
No.
Let's
But
see
you do have
him
the
present
MVP.
it to them.
Right.
There it is.
AR, we got the trophy right here. Mitch Trubisky is
Trubisky, Mitch Trubisky, man.
Mitch Trubisky.
Holy shit!
Congratulations, Mitch
Can't
Trubisky.
believe I missed this. Holy shit!
Hey, I told you.
Mitch
I told you.
Trubisky.
You needed to switch it immediately to the Nickelodeon stream
Oh,
because
man, that's funny.
it was fantastic.
How did you take the like?
I don't think he was. It was presented to him probably in the back.
I'd be pissed. Holy shit!
But then at the end, I guess
Man,
Sean Payton had a bet and he stuck to his word because he said he would go ahead and get slimed. As you can see here, he has a Nickelodeon banner, gets slimed.
Ooh.
On the side, you see him wearing some brand new white Jordan 11s.
Oh.
And
Oh.
hopefully I got the Jordan thing right. I'm not a sneakerhead. Are you a sneakerhead?
Not really.
Do you, you can't tell like the model of shoes?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Nothing
like that.
These are the fucking Jordan -12s. He wore these when he was a kid, and they've remodeled them.
Nothing like that. Nothing big. I'm not a big Jordan shoes guy.
But
Oh,
that was
but
that.
shit.
So at the end of that game, the Saints ended up winning. Congratulations to Sean Payton. Drew Brees, who was injured for a lot of this season, a couple broken
Yeah.
ribs. I don't think broken ribs heal that fast, so I think he's still, he's still hurting. The buddy's still hurting, and
Let's move on to the best playoff game this weekend, which was the Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I know you're looking at it. I
want to press
So
it.
you want to press it. This game could not have gone more sideways if you were a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
This is how the first quarter went, guys. That's how the first quarter went.
and it didn't stop.
It didn't.
It didn't. And
If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know.
they
They got demolished. 28 points in the first quarter.
got demolished.
Oh shit!
But no,
man.
they got destroyed. The first series, the first everything. Pouncey, the center, the trusty veteran for the
Wow.
Steelers, decides to just chuck it 5 feet above Big Ben.
Big Ben's body, the tallest
body.
quarterback
Yeah,
in the
like
league.
goes all the way back. Everybody tries to get it back. Big Ben is just not gonna just.
I thought James Conner
run
had it
down.
and he slipped.
Right? Yeah, no, like it was just a shit show.
Man, I feel bad. My friend Alan, he's a big Steelers fan, and we just kept checking in on him. We
I
felt
mean,
bad.
So we've had our friend over at Urinating Tree Urinating Tree. He was he was one of our great interviews actually.
Yeah.
Who is a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mid game, like it was 28-0, and it was still very early on in the game. He decided just to turn on his stream. He had a 5-hour stream where he just watched the Steelers just get destroyed, get just punished. We reached out and he said, please keep yourself safe after whatever the fuck it is that we're watching this game. Congrats on the huge stream though, because he had like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people on the stream.
Oh man.
And he just
said,
responded,
"Hello, thanks."
well, thanks.
Oh man, he must have not been happy. Poor
No
guy, man.
Steeler fan had to be happy for this. No Steeler fan or no football
Hey, but the
fan.
Browns is the Browns.
The Browns is the Browns, bro. Like, who does that, man? Like, who
No,
actively goes out and taunts a team when you have actively been taunting a team? Hey, look, it's our stream. Been taunting a team and you keep getting destroyed. If I was the Steelers, I would just cut ties with Juju.
and no, you see what Chase Claypool said on a TikTok live?
Wait, TikTok has lives?
Yeah. So you know what he said?
Educate me. Yes.
This dude's there. He's like, you know what? Yeah, it's a tough loss, but the Browns are still gonna get clapped by the Chiefs, so it doesn't matter.
See, it doesn't matter now.
Like what?
Like, again,
If I'm the Steelers, I'm gonna talk
Steelers-
so much shit to this guy and be like, you know what? Stop fucking posting shit on TikTok. when
Steelers
you're
are
representing us.
some of the most diehard fans out there, and you can't be doing that. Like if I was a Steelers fan, I'd be just so let down by these guys.
Their downfall started with Juju starting dancing on the
Oh yeah, the logos, and
the
then that's
logos,
what I'm saying.
man.
He got his ass creamed, and she said, and then it's just who are these Steelers? They're not the Steelers of old. They're not the Steelers that your grandpappy, your grandmammy used to watch. Back when. See, here's the difference too. Because in the first half, there's different type of players. There's players that like Drew Brees that you need to keep fresh. He's older, but you need to keep him fresh. You need to get the most out of him because he's going to start getting tired. He's going to start getting fatigue. He's injured. He's hurt. Big Ben was the opposite, where he's just this big lugging machine. He needs to warm up. He needs to get into the groove. Because in the first whatever, he just threw all the picks. His stat line is the most impressive stat line for a losing quarterback.
Dude, this guy was laughing after throwing picks on the sidelines, like
in a playoff game against
you can't be
division
doing that. You
rivals.
can't be doing that.
Like what are you
what are you showing your fans?
And is this? I don't know. Again, let's look at the stat line because it's very, very impressive if I can find it.
He threw like 500 yards, I think.
He threw over 500 yards. The only player, I don't know if the only quarterback to ever throw, the only quarterback to ever throw for over 500 yards and lose a game in the postseason. You know who it was?
Who?
Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against the Eagles.
Wow. That Super Bowl, he threw over 500 yards?
That Super Bowl, he threw for over 500 yards.
Shit.
That's how impressive Big Dick Nick, large pole foals, just whatever you want to call them. That's how impressive that was. But again, the Cleveland Browns, you have to take this in consideration. They had no practice. They had
no coach.
No
head coach.
Kevin Stefanski was COVID protocoled. He was in his basement watching the game.
He had no contact with the team whatsoever.
No contact. Se confiaron los Steelers. Like I would be upset if I was the owners. I'd look at Mike Tomlin at this point and be like, "What are we doing here, bud? Like you're a great coach, but that's just unacceptable."
So the Steelers, like half their team are free agents next season.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
what do you do?
This is the downfall of the Steelers. They're done. I think the Browns are on their way up. The Ravens are on their way up. The Steelers are gonna become that team. They're gonna become the Browns.
I don't think so.
Not that bad. I'm being a little dramatic, but I think they're gonna go at least like a couple years without playoffs.
I maybe not a couple years against playoffs. I don't know how long both the Cleveland Browns and the Ravens can keep it up, because the Pittsburgh Steelers are just one of those marquee franchises in the NFL that always come back. They have they have probably the best ownership in the NFL.
But the greatest teams sometimes fall, man.
Sometimes
look at Manchester United.
Look at Manchester United. Oh, we're in
Manchester
first
United.
place.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Motherfucker, I'm
12-5.
waiting to talk about you, motherfucker. I'm waiting.
12-5. 12-5 Steelers, 12-5 Cleveland Browns. Pretty similar regular seasons, but the Browns deserved it a little bit more. Even though the Browns at the end did seem to almost let it slip. They got outscored in the second half by 14 points, 2 touchdowns.
They scored 28 in the first quarter.
They did score 28 in the first quarter. But again, against a team that's very well prepared, very well managed, very well head in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what would have happened? You know what should have happened? Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers went into that game with the Colts ready to lay it all on the line. Big Ben came in confident. They came in laughing. They came in like this. It's just a
Corvette.
It's and it's just connecting my headphones. Wow, look at that.
Oh no, you can't hear me, huh, bitch? Tony can't
fucking hear you. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude?
But the Browns are the Browns. The Browns is the Browns. They're gonna go fight Mahomes now, and
go fight Mahomes.
Let's just see. Oh man,
I still have reports out of Cleveland that there are still Browns fans just holding on to see when they're going to lose the game against Steelers. They just still don't believe it. I don't know if you knew that. They're just waiting for it. They're just so scarred.
Wow.
Over the head. Got it.
Juju. Clown. Biggest clown, man.
What are we doing
You
here,
have the site muted, boy.
I know. I got to look for it.
Nah, I think they're still the same Browns team I play every year. I think they're nameless, great faces. Yes, they have a couple good players on their team, but at the end of the day, like I don't know, like it's the Browns. It's the Browns.
Clown. Fucking clown.
It's the Browns.
That's gonna haunt you forever.
And that's just like one of those things that AFC North football, and they're a good team, but I'm just happy.
Oh, man.
And then the absolute cream of the crop image was on the bench. You saw this image.
That Pablo Escobar comparison.
Cleveland
Just
looked like they were going to romp if
sitting
it
on the
took them
bench.
late. Pittsburgh got all of the momentum.
Great game called by Al Michaels.
Look at it.
Look at that. Oh,
Look at that
Nita.
Roethlisberger.
Get the fuck up. Have some
Oh my
decency.
God.
Phillip Rivers
No
went
talk
out. He's the
about,
same
retirement, but,
quarterback last year.
What's going through his mind?
What's going through your mind, huh?
now as he looks
Oh, that side look like
That 11-0 who just went by really quick and faded away.
that was.
That's what you get, Big Ben. That's what you get.
That's what you get, Big Ben. And congratulations, Browns. I'm really happy for the Browns.
yeah, man.
I'm rooting for the Browns. I think
Against Mahomes.
against
That's
anybody
crazy.
that wants it.
Yeah.
Because you know what, Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, man.
Baker Mayfield and the Browns are definitely feeling a little bit more dangerous this time around.
I love
but let's
that.
talk about
Okay.
next week, because that next week is going to be really impressive. Because there's some teams that had buys.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. I printed out our handy dandy little sheet for you and I. No colors because we can't afford it right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead and go into the first set of games for this non-super wild card game of the week.
Divisional round.
So we have the divisional rounds.
Wow, man. These are all fucking good games.
All of them?
All good games.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at this
Very serious.
first game. We have Los Rams versus the Green Bay Packers.
Easy.
All right.
Easy.
All right, so convince me. Why are your Rams going to go into Green Bay and win against the MVP of the season?
Number one defense in the league.
Okay.
That's a big
one.
fucking deal. You know the saying, defense wins championships.
Yep, I said it.
Green Bay's defense is not all there. I think the Seahawks maybe even have a better defense.
Okay, Josh Adams was just destroyed. It's not the Legion of Boom.
Josh Adams, Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams.
Come on. Okay,
I
Ramsey.
thought it was Jamal, and if it wasn't, I would have been in trouble.
Ramsey's locking down Adams for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. He's been pretty locked down.
Donald putting pressure on Rodgers.
Injured
So
Donald.
He's gonna be fine. I can see Goff driving through the Packers defense fairly easily with that broken thumb. Those play action passes, those play action plays that they do are killer. And I can see him throw for 2 touchdown passes. If the running game's good, maybe rush for 1 or 2 touchdowns. I think we're gonna win this game for sure, man.
Well, here's another thing about that too. The Green Bay Packers have a starting quarterback. I don't know if you guys have your starting quarterback. Who's your starting quarterback? He's in the hospital right now.
No, Goff is gonna start.
I guess he is. Do you know who's your backup quarterback after
Our
Goff?
punter,
Johnny Hecker.
Johnny Hecker.
Johnny Hecker. So
619 Soccer said pissed off Rodgers gonna stomp a mud hole.
I believe they are too. So
No.
you have here. That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
So let's go ahead and just circle this so it's official. You have the Packers or the Rams?
The Rams.
I have
boy.
the number 1 seed, the Packers. So I'm right in the Packers.
Rams.
Cool. So that's going to be a good game. You can find this game on Saturday at 1:35 Pacific Standard Time.
Not on
moving-
Nickelodeon.
Bro, they should, bro.
The Super Bowl in Nickelodeon.
Hey, ¿por qué no, vato? ¿Por qué no,
Halftime
vato?
show SpongeBob.
KPBS. Honestly, they missed an opportunity. Nickelodeon really missed an opportunity to have the SpongeBob's Sweet Victory there.
Yeah.
This perfect SpongeBob Sweet Victory is just not going to happen. It should have happened in the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Patriots, but again, didn't happen. That
No one with Travis
either.
Scott.
I believe, yeah. Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills, AFC top dogs here. Some of the top dogs in the league this year. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens had a wobbly regular season, but look, they're tightening it up. It's a good defense, hard-hitting defense against Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, the golden boy, up in the AFC North and AFC East, AFC everywhere. He's just the top dog right now. Who do you think
one
he's
of the
gonna
best
take?
quarterbacks in the league right now? I'm picking the Bills. You know, I've been riding with Josh Allen this whole
You really
season.
have.
I even have friends that are calling me a Buffalo Bills fan right now, and I don't appreciate that. I'm still a Rams fan. I do like Josh Allen a lot. I wish Josh Allen would go to the Rams somehow. That's never gonna happen. I know.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm riding with Josh Allen in this one. He's gonna beat Baltimore Ravens for sure.
He's going to beat the Baltimore Ravens for sure.
Yup.
And you know what? It's going to be hard for me to go against that because Josh Allen's just been special. If Josh Allen makes one or two critical mistakes like he did with that fumble, I don't think the Ravens are going to just let that fly. So it's going to be a tight game. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are just going to put on a fireworks display. I think it's even going to be a passing game. Who knows? It's going to be one of those games that everybody's going to be looking for that run for the quarterback.
Allen's throwing for like 4 touchdown passes.
To Stephon Diggs and Cole
Straight
Beasley. It's just a great team. I'm going to take the Bills on this.
Nice. We both agree on the Bills.
All right.
Hey, we got Better Bus commenting. Congrats, boys. 50 episodes. It's amazing. Thank you, guys. Check them out, man.
What it do, baby?
What it do, babies?
Season's greetings. Anyway, we have the Chiefs versus the Browns. Can the Browns do the one thing that they have yet to do and make it to an NFL title game and win? This is a crazy, crazy, crazy story for the Browns. First time in years over the babies. Yes. Since forever. When was the last time they made it?
I think before I was born. I don't know, honestly. The Chiefs lost 2 games this season.
Okay.
One of them-
2002, by the way. You were not born before in 2002.
That's when my sister was born. Anyways, the Chiefs lost 2 games this season. One against the Raiders. It was called a fluke. Maybe I agree. Maybe I don't. And then they lost against... Who else did they lose to?
They almost lost Raiders again. So
Yeah, they lost against Miami, maybe?
let's check it out because we can.
Oh, no, they lost their last game.
Last
right?
game. Yeah, they lost the
Against
last game. It's Chargers.
Yeah,
Oh,
who cares?
boo-hoo.
Yeah, they
Woe
didn't
is
start
me.
anyone. Yep. Man, the Chiefs can turn it on whenever they want. Mahomes is a monster. He has so many weapons. The Browns' running game, though, is probably one of the best in the league, just with the 2-headed monster.
Yeah, no, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are just out of this world. I saw a comment that was like, oh, I can't wait for Kareem Hunt to go back into the team that screwed him over and this and that. It's like, nah, dude, he beat the shit out of somebody. Like, that's why he's no longer there.
Yeah,
It's not that he
yeah.
got screwed over. Like,
Yeah.
so
He
he's
made
gonna go back
poor
in there.
decisions outside the field, but he's been giving a second chance with the Browns, and he's been redeeming himself. Redeeming himself.
On the other side, on the NFC, we have the number 1 seed with the Packers going up
who are you
against the
picking in this
Rams.
one?
Hold on.
Oh.
You have the
Go.
number 1 seed with the Packers going up against the number 6 seed in the Rams. You said that you think the Rams are going to go ahead the number 6 seed over the number 1 seed in the Packers. Are you going to go with the number 6 seed in the AFC with the Browns over the Chiefs?
Nope.
All right.
I'm going Chiefs.
Fuck, man. Are we putting something on the line for this? No, right? It's fine. It's just for funsies.
It's for funsies.
For funsies for now. Super
wanna
Bowl
watch
might be
my car?
something different. Huh?
You want to wash my car?
Oh, that's right. You wash my car.
Yeah.
When I get my new car,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and
Oh,
go for
new
that.
car, new car.
It's not a new car. It's
New to you.
It's new to me.
Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs just because
Oh,
I'm safe. I gotta play it safe.
bitch. Smells like bitch in here.
¿No te bañaste o qué?
Oh, vergas. Come on. Si me bañé, güey. 50th episode.
Yeah, it's your
Okay, Saints Buccaneers.
once a month shower. Saints Buccaneers NFC South matchup early on in the season.
The Grandpa Bowl.
Yes, yes, the Senior Bowl, the AARP.
Senior Bowl.
You know how like everything
The
in college
Handicap
football,
Bowl.
like the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, the this and
Yeah.
this, the AARP Retirement Bowl. The combined age. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Tom Brady is 42.
Did you see that?
Tom Brady is a completely different person. First of all,
Just he was older than age.
he is.
No, that's someone else. Tom Brady.
Look,
You
I
didn't
put-
put Brady.
I put Tom
Good
Brady. Brady.
What a
Who the fuck
dumbass.
is Tom Brady? He's not 66 years old. You have 43-year-old.
Holy shit.
Can you do math? Keep that in your mind.
43.
What's 43 plus 41?
84.
84-year-old, a combined quarterback. This is the oldest playoff matchup quarterbacks going head-to-head in the history of the
And
NFL.
it's funny because on the other side, we got the Ravens against the Bills, 2-3 year quarterbacks.
Yeah, and that's where
crazy.
the NFL is at, man.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's crazy. You still have 2 04 quarterbacks in the playoffs, Rivers and Roethlisberger. So who knows?
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore. They did make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But definitely a very, very interesting matchup. Earlier in the season, obviously, you had this matchup twice already. Once, no Drew Brees, right?
Yeah.
Because he was out. The other time they had.
Oh man, I'm trying to see who I'm gonna pick.
You're really trying to see who you're gonna pick.
I think I'm gonna go Saints.
Saints beat the shit out of the
Yeah, they
Buccaneers
did.
38-3 early
did.
in the season.
It's just, I think it's gonna come down to a running game,
Mm-hmm.
and Kamara's a monster.
Yeah, and
Compared to Ronald Jones
he
and
really
Fournette.
is a monster. But and also on top of that, he does have Drew Brees has Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas
And Sanders.
is on his game. Maybe in the regular season for us fantasy football players, Michael Thomas is the biggest bust in your draft. But who are you taking?
Saints.
Taking the Saints? Just because I think
fuck.
I think
It's
this
gonna
is
be a
great
rematch. It's a
story.
rematch
It's a-
from 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is a great story. This is a great story. I'm gonna take Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Oh shit.
Tom Brady's gonna win this.
Ooh.
I
Rodgers,
hope
you got Rodgers versus Brady, huh?
Roger versus Brady. That's gonna be good.
I got-
We did get told by 619 Soccer that it is a snow game, I believe. Probably in
Where?
Green Bay.
Really? Oh, okay. That could
So
play
we'll
a factor.
we'll keep an eye on that. We keep an eye on the weather. But definitely that's what we have. So we have, according to us, after this week, the Chiefs versus the Bills for the AFC title.
Yes.
And then we have the Packers versus the Buccaneers.
No, you have that.
Okay, I have that.
I have the Rams versus the Saints.
Oh, we're completely opposite on that. Okay. And then we have the same AFC matchup. And then from there, who wins the Super Bowl? who makes it to the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna sound so biased.
You don't think the Rams are going to make the Super Bowl?
They can. I think they can.
And then you told me because of the Dodgers winning it, because of the Lakers winning it, and the LA Rams are gonna win
for
it.
Kobe.
For
Kobe, man.
All right. I mean, stranger things have happened. I really hope it doesn't happen.
Rams
'cause
Saints. Okay.
fuck
okay.
LA.
Okay. Like I'm just gonna say Rams versus Saints. If we look at it, Rams is gonna lock down Michael Thomas.
All right.
we're gonna break Drew Brees. We beat them before. We can do it again. Rams make the Super Bowl.
That's crazy. So you think Ramsey's gonna lock down Michael Thomas?
Yes.
Well, I think so too, because Michael Thomas is gonna be hanging out with Ramsey watching the Packers versus the Buccaneers on TV.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you know what?
Ooh.
Super early prediction.
Chiefs versus Bills though.
Rematch of Super Bowl I. Chiefs versus Packers. That'd be dope.
Chiefs versus Bills though. You got the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl? Or the Bills?
Los Chiefs. I think the Super Bowl is gonna be a Chiefs Packers.
Rams Bills?
The fuck is wrong with you? Ugh. You wouldn't know who to choose. You wouldn't know who to root for.
Oh man. Yeah, I think the Chiefs
You
go
take
to the
the Chiefs
Super
on
Bowl.
there?
Yeah.
All right.
Rams Chiefs Super Bowl. And then from there on, I hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Maybe Ramsey can lock both Tyreek Hill and Kelsey at the same time. If we manage to find, if we manage to clone him.
It's not happening in the next couple of days.
Damn.
Cloning is happening. Stay woke, guys. Human trials are a thing. Not in this country, hopefully. Anyway,
Fuck, that was a lot of football.
it was a lot of football. Doug
Sorry if,
Peterson
you're
got
here,
fired.
sorry if you were here for soccer.
Doug Peterson
I
was.
think we're done already.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
sure.
Just kidding.
But yeah, Doug Peterson is out of the Eagles.
Dude, how do you feel about that?
Like I said, it was fun because he was the first coach that I was with. Me,
Oh, 619 Soccer
coaching
said Ravens Packers.
Ravens Packers. Oh, that's an interesting
Okay.
matchup.
Okay.
I like it. Check the tweets. Check the Twitterverse. Maybe something's happening. But check the IGs. You never know, buddy. You gotta be on it. But Doug Peterson was the first coach that when I started supporting the Eagles was the longest tenured. The year I started supporting the Eagles, they ended up winning a Super Bowl. They weren't supposed to be that good that year. They weren't even supposed to win a Super Bowl that year. Lo and behold, they ended up winning it.
Yeah.
But then, he took a team that shouldn't be where it's at, and I had a real kinship, kind of like the Marty Schottenheimer. Like, I still remember Marty Schottenheimer being like my coach in the beginning on that 14-2, like back in the day. Like, you just grow a kinship to them, and Doug Peterson was that. Right now, Howie, the GM, and the owner, Mr. Laurie, are in cahoots against Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson said he just didn't want to get told what to do anymore, so I don't blame him. Hopefully though, you know what this means?
What?
Doug Peterson was like, you know what? I wanted Wentz in there, this and this. Screw this. I'm out. I'm going to sacrifice myself for Wentz. Wentz stays. Hurts gets traded, and then they bring in a good offensive coordinator or offensive mind, solid defense, just rebuild, keep Wentz in there, use his contract, and Wentz is going to come back and going to be an MVP candidate for the 2021-2022 season with the Eagles.
Okay.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Whatever.
I did have XFL, AFL success just because, there's been a couple of quarterbacks that have played in playoffs from the XFL and AAF.
Yeah. Not really.
Heineke was great.
He lost.
To the greatest of all time. I would take that loss.
Oh yeah, of course.
We do really quick want to congratulate Bill Belichick for rejecting the Medal of Freedom. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job on you. You did something good.
Yeah.
Finally.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for the button, but I couldn't find it. And then we'll get a little bit into later on next week into potential quarterback moves. You got Watson on the move. Tua getting traded away from Miami for Watson, maybe. Wentz, Stafford on the move. Cam Newton. Who knows?
Offseason is going to be pretty interesting,
Offseason is
honestly.
going to
Yeah.
be really, really interesting. But yeah, we have.
Let's go to soccer, man.
We have soccer coming up.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
want to do it.
Play it.
I don't want to.
Play it.
It's
You guys
all
see
right.
this shirt above me?
Relax.
This shirt above me. Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the Premier League at the moment.
All right. At the
Manchester
moment.
United at the moment is the best team in the Premier League.
Very correct. At the moment.
Exactly.
But for now, because you guys are gonna
Manchester
lose.
United are first place in the fucking Premier League after freaking 8 years. I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited. I don't care if people talk shit saying, oh, man, you guys, blah, blah, blah. You guys are not going to last there. You know what? It's midway through the season. We're 3 points ahead of Liverpool, who everyone's like, oh, Liverpool's unbeatable. They're unstoppable.
I
Blah,
thought
blah,
they,
blah, blah,
they
blah,
lost
blah.
their center back. They lost their.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They
Not-
lost-
Not everyone has injuries.
But not everybody has.
Everyone has injuries.
Not everybody has injuries with their Ballon d'Or potentially winning center back.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to rely on him. Have depth in your squad, maybe.
Okay.
Have depth in your squad.
Have depth in your squad. All right, cool. You guys have had plenty of depth in your squad for the past couple of years. How's that been going for you guys?
Okay, first of all, why are you talking to me? Where's Chelsea? I don't see Chelsea on this table. I don't see Chelsea. Scroll down.
Hey,
I don't,
we're more
I
relevant in the
don't-
past
I
couple of
don't
years.
see
In the
you guys.
last couple of years, we've been
I
more
don't.
relevant.
Okay, you guys didn't
Look, we're
lose
ninth.
the greatest coach ever.
We're ninth.
You got mid-table club where you belong.
Oh, see, all
You guys, you're saying okay? No. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. You're saying you guys have been more relevant than us. Fair. You guys did not lose the greatest coach in the history of soccer.
That's
We
your
did.
fault.
Manchester United did. How is that our fault? It was for his health. He's old. He wanted to retire.
I see him enjoying a very, very heart-stopping games in the
He
in
does.
the stands.
He
and
does.
being
But the
very
stress of being a manager can kill a man.
he didn't really love it. He didn't love the sport.
Man. Okay. We
I would-
lost the
if I
greatest
was-
manager
I
ever.
would die
We
on the
had to
sideline
rebuild.
if I really loved the sport that much.
Having to rebuild from having Ferguson for so many years is probably the most difficult thing a team has ever had to do in their history. That's what people don't take into consideration. You guys love to crap on Manchester United. And honestly, like, whatever. I don't care. We're in first place in the Premier League. We have a chance at winning the Premier League. And I can see it happening.
That's crazy. Like, it's just so crazy hearing Manchester United fans being so happy for making it into first place. Like, it's just mind-boggling to see everybody losing their shit. And the best part is
10
that
weeks. No, you know what?
they're not gonna win
10 weeks ago, you were
anything.
shitting your pants because you guys were
anything.
almost first place.
Hey man, Chelsea
We're
has.
the highest scoring team in
Hey.
the Premier League. Look, you guys are ninth now.
Hey, Chelsea has a.
You guys spent all this money this offseason
okay.
for what?
For what? For our Champions League winning run.
Okay.
Something that obviously you just don't know
Okay.
anything about because I
whatever.
mean you guys had a taste of it and enjoy your group stages and how fun was that?
How fun is it
was
going to
that?
be not having Champions League next year?
Hey, you guys are gonna have a good Europa League run, but yet again you're gonna get kicked
How
out.
fun is it
by
going to
a
be not winning
piece
trophies?
of- winning trophies. We're gonna get Champions League. We're gonna get the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. Ya valió madre, but
Oh my
Hey.
goodness! Please, someone call us. and
you are
knock some
not.
sense
You
into
are
this man
not
right now.
going to finish.
Someone call us.
Isaac
and knock some sense
Ortega
into this.
said, Tony is a sore loser. Fantasy proved that.
Ooh, facts.
Look,
facts. Glory,
fantasy
glory, Man
football-
United. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Is he also Man United?
Yeah, I think so. I think he likes Arsenal too. I'm not too sure.
Is he a Steelers fan, Isaac Ortega?
No, that's my boy Isaac.
What's his football team?
His football team. I'm not sure what his football team is.
Este güey ni ve los deportes, güey. Talking over here.
Oh no, but honestly,
Thank you, Isaac. Though, let us know. Keep the comments going.
yeah, no, yeah. But the Manchester United first place, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for Manchester United fans. I don't care what anybody says. Make fun of me. I do not give a fuck.
So what's gonna happen? I think Ole Solskjaer just bought himself a little bit of time, and by a little bit of time, I mean like 2 more.
619 Soccer. I'm sorry, Tony, but Atleti greater than Chelsea right now from a Barca fan.
Atleti better than Chelsea.
Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
I agree. I think they're better than Chelsea right now.
You think they're better than Chelsea right now? I haven't seen Atletico Madrid win a Premier League title in several years. So
What?
take that, 619 Soccer.
Oh shit.
Um,
I'm looking for a new co-host,
But no,
guys.
definitely,
If you guys are interested.
Seaway in my fucking house.
Oh man.
Liverpool. Do you guys have a match against Liverpool? You guys did go ahead because you guys beat the mighty, the powerful, the everything, the all-time great Burnley.
Can I just say since
Chelsea beat 3-0.
since Pogba's agent announced that he's leaving, Pogba's been playing great. I feel like it was a huge relief off his chest, and he's enjoying his football right now. He's playing great.
He is. That was a great goal against the Sunday League keeper. O sea, un vato que en el Parque del Ala, güey, encuentras. O sea, a mí
You
no se,
wish you played for
a
Burnley.
mí no se me va esa madre. A mí no se me va esa madre.
Yeah, dude, okay, se te van más, güey.
Watch your mouth because you've
Se te
seen me
van
in goal.
más,
Watch your
güey.
mouth because you have
He's a
seen
professional
me in goal.
goalkeeper. Don't
He's-
compare yourself to that.
He's a professional. How many times has that goalkeeper won the YM Employee Cup? 0 times.
Oh shit!
By the
How
way,
many
shout
times
out-
have you started on the Premier League?
Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. Very fantastic people over there, and
Oh, yeah, of
always
course.
doing the best and looking out for their individuals. Shout out. Also, I don't know if you know this. I like animal segments and light night shows. So we actually have a guest today, and I wanted
Oh my
to show you.
God! We have a guest.
Hello, puppy.
Oh, we have a puppy.
Take her.
Huh?
Take her.
No, I don't like carrying dogs.
No, like, take it.
No.
She wants you.
Oh, you have a puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, you have a puppy. Hi. You better not crap on me.
No.
Oh. Dad, if you're watching this, I want a dog, Dad. Me and my sister want a dog so bad. You won't let us.
You can't have this one. So.
Oh. Hi, puppy.
Hello, fishy puppy.
Aw.
Dile hola. Hola.
Ooh. That's my favorite part of this episode. Oh my god. Oh man. Where were we? Fuck Chelsea. That's where we were.
Hey. The dog's still in here, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry.
Underage dog. What? All right. Anything could happen here on Two Balls and a Mic Live. So stay on with us. Really appreciate us. And yeah, we're moving on away from Chelsea sucking and Manchester United being first. But you guys do have the fixtures coming up. You guys already passed. Sheffield beat Newcastle today. Wolves lost against Everton. Pobrecito Wolves. It's not the same since our boy Raul left with a broken head. Tottenham, who also slid, go against Fulham. They should be taking it easily. Manchester United against Brighton. There's no real like contenders against contenders so far yet.
Yeah, there is.
But there it is.
17th.
On Sunday, the 17th, we're going to go ahead and have the moving of the first place back into Liverpool's hands. No.
Man U's winning this game.
You really think they're going to go in and just take
You know what?
it?
I might give Liverpool the FA Cup because we play them in the 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
But we're taking this one. And that's a
You
fact.
really think that they're going to hold on for...
That's a fact.
You really think they're going to hold on for the rest of the year?
I think so.
We have John Ward saying, Manchester United, yay,
Yes, sir.
yay.
Yes, sir. There's many of us.
Bring back the puppy. That was fun. But yeah, so that's what's going on in there. But there is transfer news because it is January. And January, is big as I show everybody our everything. But there we go. There are big names getting floated around. Obviously, the biggest fish in this pond, transfer or not, it's always in there. But now it seems more likely to happen than ever. Messi, where is he going? Where's he staying?
And the big rumor is to City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he has said already that he's happy, that there was like bad blood at the beginning, but he's happy there right now. Who knows? I can see him staying if they bring Xavi as a coach. But at the end of the day, I think he wants to go back to Guardiola and have new experiences.
Go back to Guardiola.
I can see him going to City and then Man U somehow bringing Ronaldo back and then having that rivalry as a Manchester Derby.
That would just print money.
Right?
That would just
It would.
print
It
money.
really would.
And then it's crazy because that's going to be the year that Chelsea
Ooh,
finally comes back
Jonathan-
and wins it.
Jonathan Ward said calling PSG for Messi. I if that happens, it has to be somehow Neymar going to Barca too. And I don't think that's gonna happen.
You don't think they'll reunite MSN minus the S?
Yes. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Neymar might just end up staying with Pochettino at PSG if Pochettino's able to bring in talent. Like he wants to bring Dele Alli.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to bring Sergio Ramos.
Oh, I thought you meant talent.
Oh,
I mean, Sergio Ramos, obviously one of the best center backs to this day.
Have you seen PSG's midfield right now?
Midfield? Yeah.
Dele Alli is up there.
I mean, yeah, I could see that, but I mean,
Fuck
you
you for
have
calling-
so many.
Fuck you for making fun of my accent again. Shit.
It's okay. You're working on it, and I have to say, after 50 episodes, we were looking back on some of our old episodes, and holy shit,
It flows
we
so much
suck
better.
ass.
Yes.
And definitely, I have to say that right now.
Oh yeah, me peak.
But there's
He's
still more
free
to go.
from contract, so we will see Ozil to Miami too.
So Ozil,
Ooh.
okay, so Ozil was the talk of the town. You know where I found out that he was like very, very much pressing to get the fuck out of to anywhere else
Yeah, where?
during the DC riots, because a lot of the comments out of nowhere was like, the only person that could stop the DC riots is Mesut Ozil saying that he's gonna go to DC United.
Oh.
And like it was like a bunch of them out of nowhere. It just caught my eye, and then I started looking. But I don't know if you heard, Mourinho was asked, about these comments with Ozil, and obviously Mourinho, Mourinho's the special one. Like he gives all the answers. None of these business. But he was asked about Ozil, and here's that little back and forth interaction.
What did you make of Mesut Ozil saying he would rather retire than sign for Tottenham?
But who told him that Tottenham is interested in signing him?
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
No. Anyway,
The fuck is that noise?
that was the signature from the video that we just watched. Something
Oh,
that we should
shit.
have too.
Oh shit, that tripped me out.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm a little. I thought that was something you came up with right now. I was like, wait, what the fuck is that?
It's Kevin
Anyways,
Winslow.
are we gonna watch Herzog's goals or not?
I mean, you want to go into it?
Maybe a few.
All right. So we have
Maybe
a
a few.
compilation right here of Mr. Werner Herzog is actually a very good documentary artist. I'd be really impressed if you knew who he was.
I don't.
Of course you don't. But Corey Herzog, one of the new signings from San Diego Loyal here from the now defunct Reno team from the USL, Reno 1868 FC, coming on in. So I thought that it would be a good opportunity to say, hey, let's check out a couple of his goals, because I saw him in person, thankfully, with again this platform that we have been allowed to give. Go ahead and
We have Danny
talk.
saying, so when do you guys give the 7 collar a free shirt? I mean, if you mean a shirt like this, this was custom made by one of my dearest of friends, Angel Lozano. If you want to hit him up for one, go for it. I don't know if you want to hit Angel up, Danny, but shit.
You guys know each other, so there you go.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
All right, here you go. So let's
Ooh.
look at Hayes. We'll go ahead and leave a little bit of the commentary on. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down, just so our Spotify audio listeners, which, by the way, we got an email saying that we were the 110th sports news podcast on Apple Podcasts for the last 30 days.
True.
We fact-checked it, and
It's true.
it's true. So,
And there's around 500.
so thanks for that.
I don't know how many there are, but I mean, there's 850,000 podcasts in general in America.
That's a lot of podcasts.
Do we rank 110th in what category? It's good.
It's good. So we have.
for them, and a ball clipped over the tuck. And Corey Herzog, and he
Oh,
So that's what we
nice.
have to look
places
forward
it
to next
into
year.
the near
Nice.
In a San Diego Loyal
corner,
shirt.
and Reno
Nice little chip over the goalkeeper.
And by the way, if you haven't seen Loyal games and you're trying to maybe get into it, like this is a new striker, man. He's the
Yeah,
new,
this is a great.
he's gonna be a new goal scorer.
This is a great place to start. If you look up San Diego Loyal highlights, you should find them from the ESPN outlets on here. This is officially from a dead club, Reno 1868. Yay.
Yeah. Which
but yeah,
technically can't
so
get
here we go.
copyrighted anymore.
Hopefully not. So good
Mendiola.
through
That was a good
ball.
ball.
over the top for Herzog.
Did you see
Herzog
who did that pass?
punches it in.
Ooh.
Mendiola.
Oh, wow.
Fred Mendiola. First interview for Two Balls and a Mic.
Yeah, true. Very, very true.
Take his time and finish.
I hope he still has the hair.
Beautiful.
On that beautiful ball in
As
from
if you
Raul
just want to see
Mendiola.
on there, I clicked the wrong video, but
Yeah. I mean, it didn't show. It didn't show.
it didn't show.
share it,
yeah,
so it's fine.
it's fine. There we go.
Back over to Richards.
Were you planning on sharing it on the?
Yeah, it is
Richards
sharing.
base.
It's not, boy.
Oh, there we
Into
go.
Herzog, and he buries it. Not
Oh
denied
my
this
God,
time.
we're
Corey
still playing
Herzog,
around with
his
stuff,
first
you know,
goal
learning.
at Reno.
We're not professionals.
And 18
Danny's like facts. Spotify. Danny's a loyal
Spotify.
listener.
Oh,
to
what a great
Spotify.
through ball.
Lindo
So
Happens.
finds
I like it.
Herzog.
there's a lot of this.
And
I've
Reno's
noticed that
back in
Corey
front again, and
is
Corey
really good
Herzog
at
has his second goal.
positioning himself. Positioning himself is, simple,
Part of being a striker, man.
but it's so hard to be at the right place at the right time.
that's
very
what
constantly.
Chicharito's good at.
Very
Or at
much
least
so.
Was.
Good little Gameteo here on the side. Right in, right place, right time. You got to be in the middle. Good IQ to just
Mm-hmm.
kick it and cross it down low. You'll find yourself a striker more than more times out of none.
I'm really excited, man, because this is what Loyal needed. They needed goals, and I mean, it happened when they brought Rubio Rubin in, and then
And look at that run. Look at that run.
Yeah,
Perfectly
he's
timed
following
run. Staying. He stopped way before the defender even knew he
That
was
defender
slowing
fucked
down.
up big
Yeah, no,
time.
100%. But again, these are those runs that you make. If you're doing that and you're taking a defender off of your teammate, that's great.
Oh, those USL balls, man.
Yes.
Headed
Again,
and
in that small
redirected.
box, Corey is just
Corey
deadly.
Herzog.
Deadly.
For Reno in the 41st
I'm excited.
minute.
I'm really excited to see him
Second
live.
road match of the season. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws for them, and a ball clipped over the tuck.
There it is, that same little chip over.
If they let fans in the stadium by the time the season starts, you guys should definitely check it out.
If you guys are checking out the video, by the way, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
This is not socially distanced fans. That their stadium was just this empty.
Yeah.
Just letting that know.
And if you're interested in going to a game, whenever fans are allowed, we're actually going to be raffling tickets for every game, every home game.
Every home game, we have season tickets. Again, another goal inside the box, right place, right time. Corey Herzog is just doing what he should be doing, earning himself all the Dr. Peppers in the world. Beautiful. Again, positioning. He just, so many people miss that in the biggest leagues. All right.
3-0.
That's good.
Nice.
That's nice finishing.
Nice. Great finishing. Curler, powerful.
I'm hoping he's this good.
With Orange County. Look at all these. I want to go to Orange County Stadium. The best way I can describe Herzog seeing him live is the fact that
didn't you say he talks a lot of shit?
He talks a lot of shit.
I love it.
And it's great.
I fucking love that.
Like, he's the type of player that you hate playing against, but you love having on your team. And from what I'm seeing is just 1000% what he's all about.
You gotta love a shit talker that backs his shit on the field.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's the type of player people hate. That's how a lot of people hate Ramsey from the Rams.
Exactly.
He backs his shit up on the field, man.
We have Jonathan Ward saying, John Ward saying Reno and Orange County fans share fans apparently.
And Reno's on the board in the 82nd minute.
This is a great addition to San Diego Loyal. They have a great base. They have our boys back here. Yeah, Corey's right there. We got another penalty. We got Corey. We have the base of Stoneman. We have Jack staying. We have Adam. We have Colin. Zizzo's coming back. It's a great base to add. To then add a great proven striker in this league. Rematazo.
It's gonna be a good season, man.
Lethal. Touch, lethal, clinical. What else do you need? Obviously, this is a highlight reel, so you're not going to see the misses.
Yeah, of course.
Clinical and penalties, it seems. I mean, I'm really excited for Corey coming in this season to San Diego Loyal, and waiting. You know, hopefully we can get him on for an interview. That'd be fantastic.
That'd be great.
If you're here at this point, I mean, might as well say who we do have on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, because again,
we got 10 people watching right now.
You got 10 people watching.
It's been like that the whole show. So honestly, I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate it.
That means a lot.
And then there's a lot of people that like the Spotify and just walking with us and listening to us and then let us know. So however you do this, we might do this later on. We might do this more often. We never know. But if you guys like it, let us know. But definitely a great season to look forward to, and I'm excited for that. Want to say who do we have for that day?
I'm gonna let you say it.
You're gonna let me say it.
Yes.
All right.
Since you got the interview.
I did get the interview. So we're able to get one of the inaugural season players from San Diego Loyal that unfortunately is no longer with San Diego Loyal. So we're going to be releasing most likely the interview on Inauguration Day, which is very appropriate because it is a USA and American based day of celebration for the president and government and all that. The center of that is Washington, D.C. Therefore, we're going to go ahead and have the opportunity to interview Mr. John Kempin and release that on Inauguration Day if all goes right and well. So we're really excited for that. If you have any questions for John, let us know. We're going to go ahead and, have a good time with that. And yeah, just keep an eye out. So enjoy that. Before we go though, I just had one little game for you.
A
little game for you. So you know what Cameo is, right?
A Cameo, yeah.
So Cameo is where celebrities and athletes and whoever else thinks they're appropriate enough to warrant your money and ask for your money in exchange for them saying something for 30 seconds. Obviously, huh?
You took off your headphones. What's going on, man?
I'm charging the laptop.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting to see what type of game you're trying to play. Shit.
So, we're gonna go ahead and play a higher or lower because I look at some of these from time to time. I did get the Dragon Ball Z voice next time on Dragon Ball Z and 2 balls in a mic. So there's that. There is a section for athletes. There's about roughly 3,000, 4,000 athletes on Cameo. So we'll start at a base.
Shit.
All right. We'll start at a base, and then you get to tell me higher or lower.
Like the price?
Like Price is Right?
No,
what do you mean?
like
Yes, the
higher or
price
low-
is
okay,
yes.
Okay, to get the price of the
higher or
Cameo.
lower, I think, is also a game on the Price is Right.
Okay.
So go
I'm
ahead
down to play.
and give me. Let's start at a sport. What sport do you want to start with?
Soccer.
All right. So let's look for soccer. I can't say that there might be that many. So let me find a.
Let's go football then.
Let's go football. Too bad because I'm already in soccer. Let's
Okay.
start at $50. All right. You still don't know before. $50. Higher or lower? International U.S. women's soccer star Mia Hamm. $50. Higher or lower?
Lower. Lower.
Think out loud. You think lower?
Yeah.
And that would be absolutely incorrect because
shit.
Mia Hamm is actually worth $125 per Cameo. But you kind of get the gist of it, right?
Okay.
All right. Higher or lower? Michael Owen, Manchester United legend. Real Madrid legend.
How much did you say?
Mia Hamm was 125. Higher or lower than Mia Hamm?
Lower.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Michael Owen charges $180.
The fuck.
All right.
Who wants one for Michael?
Michael Owen, $180. Higher or lower? Giuseppe Rossi.
Lower.
Correct. Giuseppe Rossi, $45 for a Cameo. All right, let's move into football. All right,
Okay.
we're at $45. $45 is pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So let's go into football.
Lemon squeezy.
Bato, we both work in the same place. We know why we do this.
Oh shit.
All right. So we have football in the category. Let's start with a little bit on the outsides. EDP, Eat That Pussy. The Moreno fellow, that's an Eagles fan.
Oh.
$25 was the last one.
25 or 45? I thought it was 45.
45.
I'm gonna go with lower.
Lower. EDP charges you $69 for a Cameo. All right, EDP $69. Higher or lower in the NFL? Scott Hansen, the host of NFL Red Zone, The Witching Hour.
Higher.
You got to think out loud.
Higher.
Higher. That is correct. Scott Hansen is 150. Go ahead and check the live stream. See if there's anybody who wants to play or is playing along with us. So you guys want to play along with us, go ahead and do that. So Scott Hansen, 150. Higher or lower? Former coach of the Cleveland Browns, Huey Jackson.
I don't think. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna go with lower.
That is correct. $60 for Huey Jackson.
Yeah, who the fuck wants his voice?
All right. Let's go ahead and go with Huey Jackson, $60. Or Brett Favre.
Brett Favre's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. He has to be worth more than $60.
Higher is correct.
That's easy.
Try to guess how much a clip from Brett Favre is worth.
165.
Higher.
255.
Higher.
$500.
$400.
Fuck.
All right. So let's do this higher or lower
than 400.
You'd be surprised. So turn that way. All right. So higher or lower? Ice-T. It's not an athlete.
I know who Ice-T is.
Yeah. All right,
Law and Order.
Hey, there you go. He's a rapper, but you know.
He's higher.
Correct. $450.
Okay.
All right. Higher or
I can't look still at the screen?
nah.
Okay.
Higher or lower? The best there was. Listen to this. The best there was. The best there has been. The best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart.
If you're saying you hyping him up so much, I think it's a trick question. Lower.
Correct. $150.
Easy, man. I'm too good at this.
This is a legendary father. Legendary seaman.
LeVar Ball?
Yes. Higher or lower than 150?
You told me he wasn't that expensive and that you would want to get him. I don't think you'd spend 150 on a cameo.
Well, Bret Hart is the best there was, the best there will be in this.
Maybe.
Excellence of
I'm
execution.
going to go lower than 150.
Barely by 135.
Wow, I'm so good at this.
Bruce Buffer,
Fuck, okay.
the announcer for the UFC. It's time.
Oh, okay. That has to be higher just because it's like such an iconic voice, I guess.
Such an iconic voice is correct.
Nice.
$399. You're actually pretty good at this. All right.
I bet you I think I can guess the most expensive one.
Really?
Has to be the guy that let's get ready to rumble.
That's his brother.
I bet you he's the most expensive one.
You can get a Kevin Malone. Kevin Malone.
What's that fool's name? How much is that guy?
Kevin from The Office?
No, the guy I said that let's get ready to rumble.
I don't think he's on Cameo. But fun fact, you can get the same amount for a Carol Baskin shout out.
No, I don't want
You don't want a Carol Baskin shout out?
No.
Listen to this. And she even has a kitty.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens on Team Iterable. It's Carol Baskin
No,
from Big Cat
I'm
Rescue.
good. I'm good.
What's your kitty?
Bring back the puppy.
Oh, that should be a weekly segment, the puppy here.
That's going to be the clip for the episode, for the whole episode.
For the whole thing, for this whole live,
yeah,
is going to be boiled down.
It's going to be your puppy right here.
The puppy.
Puppy's the thumbnail, puppy's everything.
But I think we're
man,
good for right now.
Probably our longest episode.
This is our longest episode. We
just
keep
us
saying
talking.
that week in, week out. But again, we want to go ahead.
Again, people are liking the episodes that are longer.
They are, except for one person, but go fuck himself.
Okay.
There's the guy from Chiapas.
Okay.
Saludos, Chiapas.
Yeah. La porra te saluda.
But I do want to say that, again, thank you to everybody who's made this possible. Thank you to the locals. Thank you to the San Diego Loyal. Thank you to Bridge Marcata. Thank you for everybody who's been sponsoring us. Shout out to Fierce Beats. Shout out to Tacos El Vaquero. Shout out to Triton Sports and Athletics.
Fucking everyone that's been following us on social media,
hey,
man.
They've been getting
Honestly,
it done.
shit.
It's been fun doing this. You know, we have a couple listeners. We have
619 Soccer. Big shout out to you, my man.
You're the bro.
Honestly, dude.
Shout out to John, everybody who joined us right now. Shout out to Alan Underwood, Fairweather Podcast,
Danny, Juan, anyone that joined us in
Danny,
the chat, man.
Juan,
Appreciate you guys, honestly.
anybody.
Better Bust.
Even the competition.
What it do, baby?
The competition, Better Bust. Hey, Unnamed Soccer Podcast. You guys are cool. Love you guys. And I mean, it's just great to be able to do this. And we're not professionals, but we're getting to talk with professionals. You know, we're getting to have fun with this. Hopefully, the Cholos thing does pan out.
We're hoping, man. That'd be great.
That's gonna be fun. But definitely tomorrow we have John Arnold, Liga MX and CONCACAF reporter. Great talk, great little interview right there.
And we're keeping going. We're keeping it going with the 2 balls in a comic.
And we're keeping on 2 balls in a comic. We have Dallas McLaughlin from the Kept Faith podcast coming up on Friday. So keep your eyes and ears out. This is gonna be a really fun year, really fun everything.
We're grinding this year, guys.
We're grinding. It's fun. And thank you guys for allowing us to go ahead and